Good Saturday evening, everybody. Does anybody out there know Mr. Beast? We're trying to reach Mr. Beast. I need Mr. Beast's help terribly.
Say Mr. Beast again.
Yeah, I need it to come up. That's why I'm going to hashtag it and everything. Those of you who know Mr. Beast or know who he is and what he does, he could solve all our problems easily, and he is giving away more than we need without even blinking an eye. But I've never reached out and asked for help in my life like this, but we're kind of up against the wall. I went to the bank yesterday to see about getting an equity loan. When you own your house free and clear, why wouldn't you be able to get a loan, right? And that's because of that right there. Gotta have flood insurance. Even if I only took 10% of what my house is worth out, took a loan for 10% of what it's worth, still got to have flood insurance. Isn't that freaking ridiculous? Well, the flood insurance costs, it's crazy. It's hundreds of dollars a month. So that's just out of the question. Personal loan, pretty much out of the question. Carl and I discussed maybe co-signing, but I'd rather go another route if it's possible, and he's still up in the air, and I don't blame him. It's a, you know, nobody wants to put their name on somebody else's loan. So, but we also...
I don't trust the guy.
Right, yeah, Shady Grady here. And then we got to figure out what's this shack worth. The son, Todd, knows. He actually used the word bulldoze. He knows how bad it is. In fact, I'm going to take you guys in. I'm not going to go in and disrespect it, but I will show you, go in and show you a couple of the bad spots, how bad it really is, and that he was living with this mold situation, I guess you could say. But we are trying, like I said, Mr. Beast, we thought of this. I don't know, I've never asked for help. We could probably go on Mr. Beast's YouTube. I don't know if I hashtag it in the tags in my video. Will he see it? I don't know. Will he ever see it? Who knows? Would he be willing to help? I don't know. I do know he doesn't give money directly, which is, I understand that. He would not hand you $10,000 if you needed $10,000, but he would come in and pay if that's what ends up. We don't even know what this is worth right now. That's the sticking point, is we've already volunteered or offered to, we will pay for the dumpsters, we will pay for the cost, or we will, between all of us around here, we can probably tear it down. Might take us 6 months. Could take us a year, I don't know, but we're willing to pay for the dumpsters and disposal fees and whatever we got to do, you know, to do that. And then what's the land worth? What's the empty lot worth? Well, down here, if somebody were to want to build down here, you have to build up on blocks, so there's an additional cost of 3 or 4 cinder blocks. Like, we had to put 1 block down here, but that's only because we're not off the ground. If we would have been up off the ground like he is next door, we would have had to go 3 blocks up.
My house is 3 blocks up.
Yeah, his is 3 blocks up. So whatever you build here would have to be up on 3 blocks. The well, Art put in a well here. He hammered the pipe down himself. It might be 12 feet down at the most. He just hammered the pipe till he hit water, and he's been using it ever since, which is quite amazing. But it's good water. So you'd have to have a deep well put in, a 150-foot well or whatever they call it, and that's not cheap. And then the septic system, you have to have a self-contained, self-pumping, right? Is that what they call it?
Well, self-contained.
And yeah, that's a very
1,000-gallon tanks.
Okay, very pricey,
full,
right? Yeah, very pricey system. So you're talking minimum $20,000 to $30,000 septic and well, probably, plus the cost of blocks. So for what? What's an empty lot down here worth? It's so expensive to build on. Hi, dear. What's up? Say Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast.
We're trying to get Mr. Beast to pop up. If we say it enough times, maybe it'll come up in anybody's search engines.
This is not Beetlejuice.
That's what I was about to say.
Wait, look. There's critters.
Ooh.
You can hear them.
Deers. Oh, the 3.
I heard them before I saw them.
4, 5,
Those are tiny.
No, they're far away, Carl.
They're midget deer.
They're the Belle Isle deer.
Every time I've been filming out here lately, I keep seeing the otter. He's been popping up a couple times now. There they go, way over there. Missed it, darn it. Really can't see my viewfinder.
Well, they're not like fawns, but they're not. They don't seem like they're full size
Yeah,
either.
those are full-size deer.
Really?
They are far away.
That's cool. Just so
Yeah,
much
but
freaking.
no.
Now we just need a specific type of wildlife to show up. You know, the elusive one. So anyways, that's
need
where
more
we're at,
cameras.
guys. I thought about, like, you know, saying, hey guys, my PayPal address is, and giving out my PayPal address and asking for the generosity of the viewers, but not nearly enough, not worth it. Wouldn't feel right doing it, because if it didn't work out, then I have to figure out who gave what and give them their money back. So that's really not an option. The personal loan, obviously, like I said, is one way to go. Certainly the Mr. Beast thing is the ideal way to go, but I don't know. But we're gonna go next door and we'll show you a little bit of what's going on there. We'll be back. Alright guys, here is a brief glimpse into Pam's old bedroom, the woman that lived here that passed away a couple years ago. Pretty rough. Alright, as you can see, that crap is everywhere, and that is minor compared to what I'm going to show you. And there's the kitchen sink that doesn't drain and almost killed me with the poison, but as you can see, that's pretty much what it's like everywhere throughout this house. It's really, really bad. And one last stop. I'm not doing this to humiliate anybody. He's gone. I'm not trying to do anything like that. I'm just saying, showing how bad the condition of this house is, and it needs to be torn down. This room was so bad that they painted and they stopped right there. And it's a shame, because he's got these were beautiful mounts at one time. He caught, his brother Bill caught that. I just asked him about that like a week ago. Let's go outside and I'll show you a little bit of the exterior walls.
Fresh ham?
Oh, and this is all the meat he got, guys. He had bought his daughter and son. Daughter, they went halves on a pig, and then son went halves on a cow. So he still has a whole bunch of this left over that, believe it or not, we're having a hard time giving it away. Tracy doesn't want it because she's picky from having all these years of working in the meat department.
What grade is this?
That's what she's questioning. So, don't know, but I know a guy that'll gladly take it. So, once he gets what he wants, and if Tracy wants any more of it, and then Paul takes some, we know another guy that will take all of it.
I'll take this home and try them.
Yep.
See if I
So you can see the level of rot. That's a normal. That's how far that board should be down. And look how much is missing. There. And it's like that all the way around. Unfortunately, somebody even put that board in just to seal over the holes. Because you can see how bad that is right there. It's just horrible, guys. It's so sad. So sad. So many of these cabins have met this same fate, that Mother Nature and time have just done them in. My cabin was a lot like this 20 years ago, a little over 20 years ago. Same thing. Before we put the siding on, I had to go through and cut about 1.5 feet to 2 feet of all this wood out of my cabin. Rebuilt the interior walls of 2x4s before we put the siding on. So yeah, Mother Nature will claim my place someday too, which sucks, because little by little, all of these places that are not up on blocks are going to deteriorate to nothing. So, Mr. Beast, how many times can I say that and get it to show up in a search? But that's where we're at, guys. I don't know how many videos I'm going to be doing. This Art's death has really affected me a lot because, as far as I can tell, I remember, he's the last person that was alive that knew my dad. My dad's been gone for 35 years. So Art was the only one I could ever talk to about my dad that had any memories of sitting by the fire, drinking beer with my dad, or spending any time at all with my dad. There's nobody left that knew my dad.
Oh.
So it's really affected me a lot. So I don't know how many videos I'm going to be making in the near future. This is not the kind of video I want to make, but
Yeah, it's
looking
better to
for
talk
help,
about the
looking
deer.
for help, looking for just suggestions. You know, I'd rather be out here doing wood knocks and hoping for the best, but right now I got other things I got to worry about. So we're worried about Jackass up there. Last year he came home on the 16th of March, so today's the 11th. He could be back any day. He could throw a crazy amount of money at this kid to try to get this property. The vultures that own that garage up there, that big house right there, and that little cabin down there, the day after Art died, she called me. Oh, sorry to hear about Art and all that stuff, but would you do me a favor and let us know what's up with the property if you hear anything? I'm like, are you effing kidding me? He's only been gone less than 24 hours. That pissed Todd off, so that might be one thing that helps us. So if you guys got any suggestions other than Mr. Beast, let me know, because I am out of ideas. I may sit out here for a while tonight. Probably, if I do, we'll make a different video, another video in addition to this one. Since it only takes me 30 seconds to upload a 20-minute video now, guys, it's incredible. So it takes longer for YouTube to do their stupid checks than it does for the video to upload. So, but thanks for hanging with us or listening to me rant. We'll see ya.